Good afternoon. Today I'm going to show you a strategy that you can do in the Infantes of Aragon disaster to get any ruler that you want on the throne with any stats, and this will also get rid of your heir. And this is actually huge for Castile because that's one of their only weaknesses as a country, is their poor leadership. In addition to this, when you do this strategy, you will also get any stability that you lost during the disaster back for free, up to 0. And you also, if you happen to be under force limit when a disaster ends, you'll get free troops as well that puts you up to force limit. This is, of course, is what happens when your rebels break your country, which is what we're gonna do. Well, let's get started. As you can see, I just started the game here. The disaster is about to start next month, so we'll just let it start real quick. Here we go. Here you can choose whichever one. If you choose We Stand with the King, it's actually better for your missions, because it's gonna kind of relieve the effects of this privilege. So you should do We Stand with the King. In addition to that, you lose the stability, and here you don't lose stability, but you don't care about this anyway, because as I said, you'll get the stability back for free. Now you just need to kill the rebels, obviously. Let me get a general here from the nobility. There we go. So you just kill the initial noble rebels that spawn. And so during this disaster, if you've played Castile before, you'll know that during this disaster, you're gonna get events that spawn pretender rebels. And that's kind of the key, because each time that you get an event and that the pretender rebels spawn, if you killed the previous ones, you'll get new ones. So with the new ruler, right? So that way you can roll through them, through the rulers, until you have a good one, and then you just let them win. So this is one of these events. You get 7 pretender regiments. They spawn right here, so you just check what the stats are. They're not good, 302, so you just kill the pretenders. And then you wait for the next event. You have to be careful though, because doing this, it gives you a lot of national unrest, meaning you'll probably get these noble rebels, but if they're about to spawn, feel free to just get some mercenaries to deal with them, because you do not want the noble rebels to be running around your country while your country breaks, because then they'll also enforce their demands, which is very bad. You only want the pretender rebels to be enforcing, not the noble rebels as well. Okay, we have more pretenders. 333. That's not terrible, but with the pace that we get these pretender rebels, we can be quite greedy, and we can shoot for a very good ruler instead of just an average one. Also useful, obviously, to know where they're gonna spawn before you go in. Okay. Four, 3, 1. It's not good enough. Here's something else you can do here. Is since the pretender armies will become your armies after you're done, you can consolidate here so that you're not wasting your manpower reinforcing these armies. You have more over here. Let's see. 304. when you get in a situation like this, where there are still pretender rebels, and you get a new event for more, you have to see that the faction still exists, right? So the ruler is still here. You need to kill the army and also unoccupy all the provinces that they control, so that this faction disbands before you pop the next one. Otherwise, it's gonna have the same ruler because it will belong to the same faction, right? So you kill them first, they disappeared, now you can pop them again. And they are 6-5-1. That's not bad, but a 1 in military. Let's say you're playing multiplayer, or you're playing a run where you think you really value military points, this would not be good enough. So I'm gonna kill him again. There we go, the noble rebels also spawned. There we go. So now we don't have to worry about the noble rebels anymore. Let's see here. 3-3-3 again. Can shoot for better. There we go. This is a good one. Now, if you're playing this, it's obviously up to you to decide what stats that you think are good enough. Because obviously I could be here in this disaster for 10-20 years. Try to get a 666 or whatever, or a 5-5-5 ruler. But obviously 3-5-5 is a very good ruler. But keep in mind, we can still upgrade him here with this mission. So yeah, so this is good enough. What we do now, turn down the forts, turn off the army maintenance, and now we just let them win. Alright, so now they've occupied enough provinces. For the record, the rebels need to occupy more than half of your country in terms of provinces. And when they do that on the month tick, on the next month tick, there we go. Yeah. Our nation has collapsed, but as you can see, we have 0 stability again. We now have a good ruler, and he's young as well. He's always going to be young, which is a good thing, right? And the traits are going to be random. But now, if you see, you'll also see that these were some of the old pretender armies. We got them for free without spending any manpower. And we also got the generals. So we just fired the bad ones. And then I'm gonna cheat in some admin points just to show you, but when you stab up here, and this disaster ends, you can upgrade the ruler. And now he becomes like an extremely good ruler, right? These stats are on par with the Ottomans. And it's only been 7 years. Now granted, I got kind of unlucky here. It took us quite a while to get a decent pretender. Usually you'll be on a better pace to do this. And in my last test run, I actually got it on the second pretender. I got actually this exact ruler. So this is kind of RNG, but guaranteed that you get a way better ruler than you start with, obviously. Right? So you have to be doing this. When you're playing Castile, you have to be doing this trick to get a way better ruler. Otherwise, you're gonna be leaving resources on the table, because monarch points are the most important resource, and this is a way to get way more of them. Right? So that's it for today. Yeah, don't let me catch you playing Castile without doing this.